In this video tutorial, we shall learn about a stock adjustment journal in Axanta. A stock adjustment journal is used to adjust the stock of the products by making it plus or minus. For example, if you have damaged stock to write off, or you issue free samples to your customers, or you want to add some stock for a reason in your inventory. In addition to it, the stock adjustment journal is also used for uploading the opening stock in Axanta. You can find a stock adjustment journal under Inventory module, Journals, Stock Adjustment. By default, the list is filtered on the status, draft, or in progress. It means that these are the stock adjustment documents which are yet to be completed. So if you want to see details of any stock adjustment journal, you can simply click and it would give you the details of it. If you want to go back to the list, you can click simply on the breadcrumb to go back. For example, if you want to remove this filter, then it will be filtered on all the statuses regardless. Now, for example, if you want to search any of the document by number, or by warehouse, or by date, or so on and so forth, you can simply use advanced custom filter. At the same time, if you want to simply filter on any of the document by number, so you can simply put on the search 0023 and click here, and it will get the result for that particular document number. Similarly, for example, if you want to filter only draft or in progress statuses, you can use this quick filters as well. For example, there is a draft document already existing which you don't want to use it further and you want to delete it, so you can click on this small icon on your right hand side and you can click on this up arrow action button, and from here you can click delete and press OK, and the document would get deleted. So as I deleted now, so you can see now 009 is no more in the list. Click create button to create a new journal. Warehouse. Select the warehouse for which the stock to be adjusted. Upon selection of the warehouse, automatically the location ID would be selected. Inventory date. The date on which the stock movement and accounting impact to reflect. So for this example, I will select 1st of February. Counter location. This is an information from which system would understand the treatment of this journal. So by default you would see two options available under counter location: inventory adjustment and scrap. So I will select inventory adjustment, and let us see the setup of inventory adjustment. So I'll click this small icon, and below I can see the accounting information. So what would happen once you post this stock adjustment journal, and let's say if you are doing a negative adjustment, it means if you are removing stock from the system, then in that case your accounting would be inventory account would get credited and it would debit the stock adjustment and provision account. Similarly, if you are adding up stock in the system, if you are doing a positive adjustment in the system, in that case your inventory account would get debited and stock adjustment account, provision account would get credited. Now for example, there may be a case in your business wherein you want to issue some products for marketing use. So what you can do is You can also create a new counter location by using this option create and edit, and you can name it as marketing stock issue, and you can go to the accounting information and you can choose the respective expense account. Like you can create a new marketing expense account and you can select it here. You have to select the marketing expenses on the both sides, here also, incoming also, and in the outgoing, the same account, and save the record. For now, I will simply select inventory adjustment, and at the end of this, we would see after posting the impact of the accounting as well. Similarly, analytical account. This is used to capture the analytical account for which this stock adjustment is taken place. So for example, you have here, you can see this is a marketing. There are many analytical account already available. So you can, for example, choose that this particular adjustment is for either which location or for which department or cost center, and so on and so forth. Now I'll add item which I want to adjust. So I'll click on add an item button and I'll select the product which I want to adjust. Before to that, we will take a stock on hand report and we will do a practical example. So I'll switch the screen to stock on hand. You can see that I have filtered on main warehouse few items. Alright. Now you can see this is an item which has 108 pieces available, and this is another item which is 102 pieces available in this stock. So we will do a positive and negative adjustment. So I'll take this item, I'll just copy the code of this item and I will select this item, and for this item we will do a negative adjustment. So currently this item, you can see 108 pieces, and I will remove 8 pieces and I'll make it 100 in the inventory for the main warehouse. So for that I will put -8. This is a negative adjustment. I have to put minus for this, and there will be a unit cost price and it will show you that how much cost amount impact would be. Similarly, I will add one more item for which I will do a positive adjustment. So this item, currently it is 102 pieces available. I will do a positive adjustment of 8 pieces. So eventually the stock would be positive to 110. So I will add an item. I will select the product, and here I will put 8. As we are going to do a positive adjustment, in that case you can also give a unit price at which the stock adjustment should take place. So what system would do, if you are giving a unit cost for this quantity, then system would consider that unit cost for average costing as well. This rule is only applied for positive adjustment. For negative adjustments, system would take the average cost and straight away it would apply. No matter what cost you give for negative adjustment, it would not be considered. But for positive adjustment, if you specify a unit cost, that would be considered for average costing. Once you have entered all the products which you want to adjust, then click save, and the record is saved. You can also import lines using the Excel format. Let's see how we can do so. So for now, I'll edit and remove these two lines which I have already created, and I save. And to import lines, I have an option to load file. I click on here. To download the format, you simply click download button and the format is downloaded. So this is the import format what you see on the screen. The first column is the product code. So for this example, I have already entered the item codes which we were importing for this adjustment. The quantities also I have put, which I want to either make it positive or negative. Lot number, basically this is a column if you are using lot or serialized products, then you have to specify the lot number or the serial number respectively. Apart from that, I can also have, you can manually add one more column called cost price. By default, this cost price column is not included in the format, but if you wish to also give cost price for adjustment, especially the positive adjustment, so you can add a column at the end of the sheet cost price by name cost price, and you can specify a value. By default, system would take the cost which is there on the product master. Once the file is prepared, then you save it, and now we will see how to import. Now I'll click on load file. I'll select the file which I have saved and I'll click on import. Once I click import, I would see the lines under imported lines tab. So you can see both the lines are successfully imported, and now I'll click on start inventory button. Once I click start inventory, the status is changed to in progress. If I wish to change the quantity in case, I can still change, or if I want to add an item or remove an item, I can do that as well. So for now, I'll just save this and we will post this document. I click validate inventory to further post this document. Now this document is fully posted, and you can see that it has generated journal entries as well. Before moving to the journal entries part, we will go to the stock on hand report once again. I will switch and I will refresh. As you can see, the first item, which was 108 quantities, now became 100 quantities. Similarly, the other product, which was 102 pieces, now it has become 110. Moving back to the journal entries, I'll click on the journal entries and I click this is the journal entry number with the reference and so on and so forth. I click it, and then you can see we had actually done a positive and a negative adjustment in the same journal itself. So accordingly, system has debited the inventory account and it has credited stock adjustment and provision account. So if you want to see this impact of 14 dinar 198 bills, so I can move back and I can see here the total as well. So for the second product, the cost amount was 26, and for the first line, which was a negative adjustment, it was minus 12.2.